now listeners who didn't else to Google.
I haven't even fucking started, but
You've been here 2 seconds. You're already getting bullied. Like,
you got it working?
No, it's just coming from my phone.
The start of every episode is just like a found footage fucking horror movie. Like, what's
fucking Blair
like
Witch Project and Nikki.
Blair Witch Project? It's just a shaky camera in Nikki's conservatory.
The fucking dog shampoo project.
He's like, fucking turn up.
Oh yeah, redirect that anger
right.
towards the other ghouls. Don't he look like Paul Hollywood? No. He's fucking, look at it. He looks like he's about to rate your tarts.
Please rate my tarts.
What's the issue, Nick?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
I just press the fuck off button.
Fucking ass.
It's the same issue every week.
Yeah, man. Just like, what do you say? I haven't fucking touched it since last week. I'm like, yeah, that's the problem. No, no, we've been.
If you know this is like, surely you should know the solution by now.
Yeah, well, he figures it out every week. It just takes 10 damn minutes of my time.
He said he was ready like 20 minutes ago. Obviously, he didn't take into account the other 10 minutes.
He did fucking lie. He did lie. That nicotine. Oh, he's back.
Here we are.
Audio engineer.
Technician.
Right. There you go. The camera's on the ring light. The headphones are on. Right. Are you speaking into the right side of the microphone?
Oh, probably not. No.
That sounds lovely to me.
Oh no, it's getting. Go on, give us some noise, Nick.
Noise.
Oh, that was crisp.
Sounds about. How are you,
Sound
Nick?
right or not? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it sounds good. Sounds good.
yeah, no bad, you right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Fucking ex-girlfriend sent me a message at 7:40 a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, cocaine, that is.
Aye, definitely. Do you reckon that's fucking... Do you reckon she was still bagged out or coming down after?
Oh no, she was definitely. Her nose was still starving at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was a very nose-hungry girl.
Yeah. I think so. I
Aye.
think she was either coked up and horny or she was looking for cocaine.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Or she was looking for both from you, but
Yeah. Or she was peeing in through your fucking living room window.
Oh, it does say that. That's scary. That's really scary.
She was looking at you over the fence like I was that one time.
That's like, you'd have to bop it in the nose, wouldn't you? You see a little fucking...
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's option B because she's never struggled to find cocaine. He was trying to fucking get her to stop finding cocaine was the issue. I'm just gutted about the fucking that they can delete messages that they send now. Remember when you used to just sit and dwell in your regret?
Yeah.
those were the days.
Yeah, we just have to delete your entire social media account.
Yeah.
Make a
Or
fresh
pretend to make up like some absolutely like mad excuse, like, my phone was hacked or my friend did it.
Yeah,
one.
my cousin did it.
Yeah.
My cousin. It was it was my sister. Class.
Fell asleep
No, man.
on my phone.
I fell asleep on my phone.
It was predictive, yeah. I spilled water on my phone and it asked for pictures of your bunghole. Like,
I put in a bag of rice and all the rice, type that out.
yeah.
My favourite one was I didn't do that, did I? Yeah. Oh, I was steaming.
Yeah.
I can't remember doing that one.
Oh, I don't remember doing that. I must be steaming.
I became so evolved in my dodgy drunk messages
Oh, aye.
that I'd send something horrendous and then go like, oh, and then just delete the entire conversation just for myself. So they still had the messages, except I had no history of the messages. When I woke up the next morning, I just get a fresh, brand new chat saying, "What the fuck was that?" I'd be like, "I honestly don't know. I've deleted all fucking trace of what I said. What did I say?" Something about giving you an enema and sucking your feet. But no, man, fucking, it makes me kind of feel special and wanted. I got a drunk message from an ex. All right. I had to join my own meeting through a back door with like my phone data because my dog shit internet shit the bed. And don't worry, boys, I can see the gay porn and swastika. Like, don't worry about that. That's definitely there. Great. Oh, what I miss, Aaron?
Gay porn
Well,
swastikas, apparently.
Clearly a conversation that goes, that disconnection probably really pissed Dylan off. Let's do gay porn and swastikas.
You'll have to listen back to the podcast now. You know, so you find out what we said.
I don't think it will have recorded when I.
It recorded for so long.
Oh, did it? Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good to know. Oh, I need fucking nicotine. I fucking need nicotine.
Yeah, we thought your missus strung up from the ceiling and like skinned you alive or something. So we're talking about your ex and feet.
Oh no, new missus is fucking amazing. I love it a bit. But yeah, fucking. I'm gutted that she deleted the message. I wanted to know what she said. Like, if it was mean or if it was fucking sad and desperate.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a situation like that with like exes trying to get in touch with you?
Yeah, I have once.
Oh God.
It's really odd. Yeah. I had a ex-missus's friend send me a message
On their behalf, like.
to tell me that she was interested in buying a set of wheels I had for sale.
That's one way to fucking do it.
Yeah. I was reading my phone and I was like, what the fuck? Like, she fucking must have gone on Gumtree or eBay or whatever it was I was selling them on and like seen my name. I was like, oh, that's Nikki. And then obviously she's like blocked on Facebook and everything else. I was like,
but this one had me blocked, so she must have unblocked me to send that message. There were multiple steps in that process, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't just like, oh, I'll just message Dylan and see what he's up to. Obviously, you're...
It wasn't a case of slippy finger, like wrong person.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
she pondered about something for a while before unblocking you.
Yeah, she thought, what a fucking idiot. That's Captain.
Yeah.
She pondered the orb.
It doesn't even show, though, how like long after she deleted the message, but she sent it and deleted it straight away. Or like sent it, waited an hour, you didn't reply, and then she was like, fuck, what have I done?
You know.
I kind of regret. All I did was see her, chuckle, showed my current missus, and then just blocked her. Because, yeah, it would have been funny to like rip the piss out of her. But I don't really want to talk to her, so.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
What kind of?
I tried fucking years ago. I tried the whole remaining friends with exes thing, and do you know what? You know, if they're a shit missus, they're probably going to be a shit friend.
Yeah.
Never really works out in the end, does it?
No, I don't. No, they just. I was explaining this to my mother once. It was in the depths of my single schizo thinking, where I was like, yeah, if I break up with someone, I'm just going to cut them off and just not speak to them. And she was like, oh, no, hold on a minute. Like, you know, you can stay friends and stuff. And I was like, nah, man, on an evolutionary level, women need men for like comfort and security. And if the relationship doesn't work and they break it off, they're still going to seek comfort and security from you without giving you the wonderful pussy. And just keep taking that until someone else provides them comfort and security. They're just using you.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's like, I see you thinking now, Dill.
Yeah.
I am Sigma red pilled.
Yeah, it can't be done.
No, there's no healthy way to do it.
No.
Unless you're in like a co-parenting situation.
And again, that doesn't really work, does it?
I don't like...
Well, you're either co-parenting or just do no parenting.
Get your fucking shoes sold online.
Yeah. It's not... I don't think so. I think it's fucking... Anybody can be civil. Doesn't matter if it's... No. I think you can be civil in front of your kids, but... not...
At any other point.
Yeah, when it's sort of coming from a family with, well, parents are divorced. Like
Yeah.
my mum and dad tried to stay friends,
Mm.
and it just didn't work. My mother found my stepfather, and my father was like, "Yeah, fuck this, I'm fucking moved to a different part of the country." So like, yeah, but it's like you were saying, or it's like, I suppose my mother was dangling my father on a shoestring.
Yeah.
Not even the saying.
To be honest, though,
Yeah.
fucking men do it with women, except for like sex, you know?
Oh yeah, a man will like a
Hmm.
woman just to get into a knickers.
Yeah, but like string along an ex just to keep fucking them, you know?
I've never I never done it.
I have.
Like when I've when I've left someone, I've left. You know, that's it.
Ah, no.
Fuck off from me again. Like,
No, I had one of those on again, off again relationships for fucking years when I was a teenager. And I was
Yeah.
just a dick.
never
Was-
had one of them on and offs.
Nah?
I don't know. I just have a fucking head for that shit. It's just never have. Never been. I've always said if I go, I'm gone. Like, gotta be the reason.
Yeah, definitely. It's that is the way I handled my last 2 relationships, and it's so much fucking better.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it. If you want to take relationship advice from us, when it's over, baby. Don't go crawling back. Have self-respect. Don't accept them crawling back.
Yeah.
You know? Just fucking...
Block that motherfucker on everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. When you see them in the street, just keep walking. Like pretend you've never ever met them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I've done.
Oh,
What is
to,
that?
for people listening, Dylan's just set his background as a cover of Mario stretching his own arse out. He's
Is that what's
prolapsing
supposed to be an
himself.
arsehole?
Yeah, it's
Pieces of
Mario.
slimy.
It's Mario Goatsy. It's called Goatsy, man.
That's the one. I couldn't remember the name of it.
Goatsy.
Made his arsehole scream.
Yeah. Yeah. Every sort of ex I've got, I just walk straight past in the street, don't even give a nod or anything.
No, man.
Delete us out of my life.
Banishment.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
I've
hell.
never actually seen an ex after I broke up. Apart from one time when I was at my nan's funeral.
Your ex came to flex on your dead nan, like.
Yeah. Oh, she
Okay,
doesn't
okay.
know something, was she? Showed up your
God.
dad's funeral, like.
Yeah, she was there with her mother, and she had a sign that said, "Haha, my nan's alive." I was like, "Ah, sick."
What?
No, she didn't.
Oh,
If she did, I'd fucking spark it up. But she did. I spark it up with my nan's coffin. Like,
Fucking chalk slam through the coffin.
Fucking buried alive match. Winner gets to keep their nan, like.
Yeah. When my ex who tried to get in touch with me for buying a set of wheels off me, when my mother died, messaged my kid sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we heard about your mother and all that, like. Not me, not my other sister. Just her, like.
Yeah, it's because you had it blocked and everything.
Yeah, but like my other sister or anything, like I just could have had a friend to message me.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry to hear about your mum. Are you selling wheels?
Yeah, I used to sell wheels.
Are you still selling those wheels? Talking about mothers then. I fucking pissed mine off on the weekend.
oh, what you doing, naughty man?
So I had a tattoo and there was a little bit of stencil left over. So I was like, right, chuck that on my face. I'll send a picture to my mother. And my tattooist goes, if you change the picture to black and white and turn the contrast up, it'll really look like a fucking tattoo. I checked in the group chat, didn't I? And it looked like a fucking tattoo.
Yeah. As soon as I seen it, I said to Scott, I was like, Dylan's on his face tattoo.
It looked pretty sick, though, didn't it?
Yeah, nobody goes like, oh, that's a filter. Or anything. Like I was like, oh my god, he's already done.
He's done it. He's finally done it.
Yeah, and then when you sent the original picture, everyone was like, oh, what a bunch of dumbasses we are.
Yo, we got mugged.
But no,
It was Scott then, weak blood.
yeah, Jeremy, I almost got peer pressured into having a face tattoo then. I was like, oh. But I sent it to my mother and she just said in the group chat, nice, smiley face. And I was like, okay. Then I got nervous. Like I actually did have a face tattoo.
Yeah.
So I phoned my mother and I was like, right, what do you think? And she goes, if she's put that on your face, you're a fucking mug. But you're a grown man. It's your face. You can do whatever you want with it. You're 30. At this point, I give up. And she just, she was just fuming. No, absolutely no funny side whatsoever. And I go, it's a joke, ma'am. It's only a stencil. She goes, yeah, all right. And I go, love you, ma'am. She goes, yeah, love him. Fucking hangs up on me. I'm like, clearly wasn't in the fucking mood for that.
You pissed off, mommy.
Yeah.
Spoke my sense.
No, not really.
Oh, she's
I thought
taking
it
you at the
was
wheel,
funny.
She's gonna get a joke book for Christmas now.
but like a stick-on one.
Yeah, so you do proper jokes, Dylan.
Oh, fucking hell.
I remember when I first started getting like visible tattoos. Like, obviously, like, getting my arms done and stuff. And I went home. My mother's one, so she was like, "Why are you having this shit put on your arms?" And I was like, "Because I fucking like it. I've always liked it. You know, I've always liked it." And
It's how I want to look.
yeah, bloody bunch, man. Yeah, but it's gonna look shit when you're older, when it all turns blue. And I was like, what the fuck do you think I'm getting tattooed with then? A fucking Bible. I was like, this ain't the 60s anymore, woman. It's not some fucking guy doing it with a sewing needle, like. And then the more I started getting, and she could see, like,
It's
things
coming
I suppose,
together.
like,
Like,
tying together, and
Yeah.
it not just being, like, fucking mum and dad in a cross. So bullshit in the letter A, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yeah.
like tattoos like your grandchild got in it.
yeah.
Stuff like that, like love and hate on your knuckles and whatever. Like,
I had the exact same tattoo as my grandchad. He had Mal and Anita tattooed in 2 hearts on his forearm. So I was like, and it looked like shit. You couldn't tell what it was because it was a 55-year-old tattoo and he'd worked in a mine his entire life. So I got the same tattoo fucking 55 years later, and he wasn't an emotional man. But I just said to him, I was like, what do you reckon that would look like modern? He's like, I don't know. I was like that. He just went, that's good. And he just sat, and he just sat in the corner smoking, looking out the window. And I was like, you're going to cry?
like,
No, he was emotional. I was like, you're going to cry? He's like, give me a minute, son. It was so funny. He'd always been like really emotionless and stuff. And me and him got really close towards the end. We were always really close, but you know, I had a lot of time to talk to him towards the end during lockdown, and I was in uni and stuff, so I'd video call him quite often. And I went to stay over after. He didn't see anyone during lockdown, so I went to stay over there. And it's like just openly just started saying "love you," and he'd say it back. And then, like, amongst all his kids, he's like, hey, you know, Dad just says that he loves the grandkids, yeah? Says it to their face. And everyone's like, what? It's like, yeah, man, get soft in the old age.
yeah, well, I fucking had a miner's lamp. I think I've probably talked about it before, but I had a miner's lamp tattoo on my leg for my grandchild.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, him on about working in the mines and in the pits and that.
Yeah.
So I thought that'd be cool, innit? Show him, like. When I was there one day, and like forgot to tell him that I'd had it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was for. And I had shorts and a t-shirt on in his house. She's like, fucking hell, boy, you run out of the room now. And I was like, yeah, it's filling up now, innit? And then I went, one's for you, mine. He went, what? I said, I got a tattoo for you. And he was like, oh yeah, what? Why? And he's just like all confused and that. I said, I got a miner's lamp on my leg there, look. And I showed it to him. And he went, fuck for that for? Like, because he used to work in the pit there in the mines. He was like, I was a machine driver on ground for about a month. He said that I had to leave it to look after your dad. And I was like, fuck. His name was you dull boy. I was you dull boy. When you do something to disappoint them or do something stupid, anyway, dull boy. So I was like, dull. Yeah, so it was like, well, kind of. It's a Welsh miner's lamp.
Your granddad was Welsh, I guess.
Yeah, everybody gets the 3 feathers, the dragon, but you know,
Or the mining lamp.
It looks cool, and it is. No,
I got a mining lamp on the back of my arm.
yeah, so fucking.
It's the same one.
When he was dying, I always remember he had his knuckles tattooed, and he'd had something that was on his wrist. So when I was like it was like on his deathbed, and like I remember like looking at his hands and his arms, and the only thing that was left that was just barely visible was the tattoos on his knuckles.
Mm.
And I remember it being, one word was love. And that was the most prominent one I could make.
Yeah.
And the other one, I was like, I'm sure it said true. I'm sure it said true. I'm sure it said true. So I was looking at his knuckles and I could like picture it said true. I was like, it is. So when he died then, I was like, right, I'm going to copy my grandfather's tattoo and I'm going to get true love tattooed on my knuckles. Right? So I've had it then. And then it was like speaking to my father. He's like, oh, what do you want to have then? On your fingers. He said, no, like anything else or love it or, standard things, 4-letter words you get on your knuckles. So grandson had true love on his knuckles and he was like, I'm sure he was loving Aidsy. I'm sure he was loving it. Like, he was fucking definitely true love. It ain't happening again. I was like, it ain't happening again. I was like, he's not here to defend it. He'll fucking prove me wrong either. No, so I'm just telling everyone it definitely was true love.
He boyed you out twice, but
he had one and it was like on his, just above his wrist, but like on his forearm. And it was like some cat, like a Superman cat. Thing. And I was like, he used to tell me, remember the cartoon Super Ted? I don't know if you remember Super Ted. He used to tell me it was Super Ted all the time. So when I was a kid and I used to draw like on myself, like match, like draw on my knuckles and stuff like that. I was used to try and get like my mother or my auntie to try and recreate Super Ted on my forearm. That's what I used to call it anyway. Super Ted.
What was it what you said in the group chat that had me fucking howling, but when I was talking about how much it hurts to have your fucking armpit tattooed.
What's that? Oh yeah.
Are you going to say it or what?
No, I'm going to say it. I thought I was waiting for you to say it.
Fucking game of chicken there.
Go on, you can say
it. Me and Liam were talking about how bad it hurts to get tattooed up there. And he goes, I had a portrait of my mother tattooed on the inner bicep up by the armpit. Our portrait is more than dealing with her death.
It was fucking agony.
It's horrible, but
right. But when I had the other one done, see, which says mom as well, my other arm. When I had that done, everybody told me I was going to fucking kill. So at the time, I don't know how I managed to come across them, but I had something like 1,000 tramadols in the house.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm sure they're nerve blockers. And I was like, I'll take some tramadol before I get tattooed. It'd be mint. I'll just fucking lie there for the day, innit?
Yeah.
So I took 2 tramadol an hour before I went there. And then when he was like setting up and stuff, I thought, right, I'll have a third one. When I'm lying down. It was like when I'm lying down, right? I thought if I take another one, last bout will be all right, and then like 3. Like, it'll be fine. I was lying down. And he did the outline, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go for a piss. And it was all right. They weren't too bad. So I had more
I need to go for another piss. I got 1,000 tramadol to get through.
Yeah. So I took another tramadol. And my missus came and brought me a McDonald's. So then I went for another piss and took another tramadol, had my McDonald's, and then the last like 2 hours of the tattoo, I was fucking howling. I was talking absolute fucking waffle. I fell asleep. I fucking passed out. I fell asleep. He woke me up because I was like snoring and dribbling. And then Scott was like, oh, once you get it done, pop the mine.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, like no problem. I jumped in my car, drove to Mount, and just remember like being stood in Scott's living room and him going, the fuck's the matter with you? And going, I don't even remember how I got here. I was like, I just got tattooed. And I'm like, no, I'm here. And he's like, what the fuck have you done? And I was like, fuck tramadol, but
I've had 5 tramadol.
And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm supposed to be going out in a couple of hours. I was going for a night out as well. The night I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, how am I going to get through this? Honest to God, I drove home from Mount doing about 30 miles an hour for all the side streets and stuff, just to make sure I went like, I don't know, I thought I was being clever, but
if you're drug driving, you want to stay off main road.
And I was like, I'm fucking knocked beer. Stopped in a shop, I bought 2 cans of fucking Red Bull or Monster, whatever it was. Back to my house, stood in the kitchen, and I just remember going, what the fuck am I doing? Like losing trail of like thought of what I was doing.
Oh no.
And like opening a can and then putting it down and then being like, hang on a minute, what am I doing? And then picked the other one up and opened that.
He's just surrounded by 17 open cans.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. And then I just remember like saying to myself, get a fucking grip of yourself, because you're going out in like 2 hours. And you can't be fucked up before you get out, like. And literally necked the 2 cans of Monster, put myself in the shower, and I just remember being in the shower like, I'm in fucking trouble. Like, I don't think I can dress myself or anything. I was like an hour late going out as well. But yeah, it was alright then when I got out.
I've taken a
I had a bag of me out, I sorted it out.
the grand equalizer, like.
Yeah, it fucking balanced me out, I did.
I've taken, like, I think I've taken tramadol and cocodamol when I've had tattoos, and it doesn't really help with the pain, but it just mongs you out.
With a relax.
Yeah. With the relax.
Yeah. Helps you
Doing
relax.
the relax.
Yes.
Frankie
It does
said
help
the
the
relax.
But it's, the thing as well with getting tattooed is where you're getting tattooed, what the person tattooing you is like, and how long you're there for. So like, what I mean by like what the person is like what their conversation skills are like, and how heavy they put the fucking ink into your skin.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been tattooed by fucking 5, maybe 6 different artists over time, and every experience has been different. Like they all got their own like way of doing it. And when Sean done my mother's portrait, fuck me, man, it felt like he was putting it in with a fucking chisel. Like it was way more than what any other tattoo has felt like, you know. Like I can get to a painful tattoo, like I can find without drugs, but I can find like fucking
pop out in it.
Yeah, no, it's like a suit. I can find the zone and just like and just try to I can keep myself here.
Yeah,
like I can find my zen, put my headphones in, and just like if it's that bad, I can just like shut myself off, not try and have a conversation, and just like write it out.
I find if it really hurts, I find talking sucks.
Yeah,
the talking is like I don't want to fucking talk.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like the best thing with my artist at the moment is she got a projector screen in there, so I just chucked on Batman Dark Knight Rises, and it's just like it was fine after then until it got up into the armpit. Problem is my skin up there, because it's changed shape from me being really fat to being quite thin to then working on my arms. Yeah, it's like the skin has stretched a couple of times, so it's really fucking thin.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't take ink. So to drill it in, she's got to fucking drill it in. She was like using a mag with 13 needles just to get the black in. But I would rather take mag work than single needle stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've always said that. Like colour, I find less painful having colour done. Because
yeah, definitely.
With like a black and grey, or like, you know, shaded, it's over and over getting the textures and the layers in.
Yeah.
Line work's all I could sit through line work. Like I don't go, oh fuck me, right, I gotta have this fucking 4-hour session or just line work. Because with line work, it's literally fucking and then it's done.
So
it's gone.
The benefit, so there's pros and cons to line work. So I found with line work is like it's good in the sense that it doesn't do much skin damage.
Yeah.
You know, it's only a little line. And because they don't have to go over it so many times, the wiping and everything doesn't really hurt.
Yeah.
You know, like the dry wiping and the spraying and stuff. But that single needle stuff, I don't know, it just feels like it hits every single one of your nerve endings. It feels like a burning hot needle.
Yeah, you got more, and your style of tattoos that you got, more realism.
Well, I don't know. It's
that sort of deep realism.
Yeah, it's either realism or really saturated black work. You know, super saturated black work.
But mine is all traditional, old school traditional, or some Japanese stuff. So the line work that I would have in is a bit thicker, but it is there to hold the shape of the tattoo where all yours is shaded into where it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the line work on mine needs to be tight.
Bold,
yeah. I was watching something the other day, and I just thought to myself, that made me feel sick. And it was a guy had old school eagle on his back, which is a full back piece.
Mm.
But they'd only had the outline done at this point, and the outline was done. It was something like a 30 round
Mm.
mag. So
Oh.
the fucking line work was an inch thick.
Mm.
And I was like, you can't blast a line as fast as you could do if it was a smaller.
No,
like
you got so much. You got.
you've got to get so much of that line. That
Yeah.
fucking black to stay in as well. I was like, that just made me fucking look at it and go,
Mm.
see that, like.
Oh, you're all right. I don't want a fucking inch thick black line on me, like, you're all right.
Mm.
I don't think I've had like single needles, but I've had like, I think it was a 5 mag.
Mm.
That was quite fucking sharp, like.
The mag I had to do the tattoo on my back was spicy because a shading mag is fucking crossed over like that, isn't it?
You can get ones that are crossed,
Or you
Over,
can get them
and
as
you-
flat. You can get them
and you can get them like double stacked on each other, so they're like staggered. Ah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
like a crossed over fucking mag on my back.
Mm.
It was
spicy, that is.
yeah, my father's best friend's a tattooist and he was doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking awful. And I was like, it just bit does. And he was like, you're sitting all right though. He said, like fucking
Moving and that.
sitting on it. And like, I said, you sit in better than your father. And as soon as he said it, I was like, it's just like fucking solid as a rock. And I was like,
Yeah.
just there fucking
That's a powerful psyop, that is.
back of the fucking neck absolutely sucks as well.
Mm.
I had that done when me and Sean first got together when we first dated. And I took her with me to have it done. And I just thought, it'd be bigger match on it and she can fucking watch me get tattooed and fall in love with me. How big and tough and tattooed I am. And, fuck me. But it was only 45 minutes long, right?
It was the longest 45 minutes of your life.
It was literally as soon as I was about to say stop, he said, we're done.
Oh,
It was fucking, it's only like I got a fucking old school rose on the back of my neck.
I thought I could
Full
smell.
size of the back of my neck, like.
I thought I could smell and hear something. Then the cat fucking jumped up and turned the stove on again. Fucking cunt, man. No, my
Next time he
fault.
does this, sit him on it.
Fucking. Oh, luckily, there wasn't a fucking chopping board on it this time. It was like a pan. It was just like, why can I smell grease? It's like, a cat's turned the fucking stove on.
Oh, it's hot glass, like.
oh. Why can I smell an explosion, like?
Fucking.
Have you
I
seen
thought it was
everything
raining.
left on? Like,
Oh,
really,
yeah, they fucking shattered.
yeah, they just fucking explode.
Is it? They get hot enough to
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, they just fucking explode.
Oh, good. That's exactly what I'd need right now.
Mm.
It's not
Exploding
even like
glass in my living
it's
room.
not even like any warning cracks. It just goes. Bleh.
Luckily, I had a fucking pan on it. I go in there and the cat's looking at me like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You really leave a pan on the stove for so long and you can just hear the metal going ting, ting.
Ooh,
There's nothing in it. Ting. You're like, what the fuck is that noise?
Oh, that's my pan expanding.
Yeah. Ting, ting. You're like, what the fuck is that? I go to the kitchen, you just smell hot metal. Like someone's been welding in your kitchen. You're like, fuck.
But last time he did it, I left the chopping board on there.
Mm.
And it was when I was asleep, the little bastard.
You need to start knocking it off on the wall.
I do 9 times out of 10, except this
You know,
time.
one time with fucking Dundee, he realises he goes,
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I haven't used the stove in so fucking long, but I had the missus over on the weekend. She watched me getting tattooed and she hasn't got any. And I was like, does it make you want to have a tattoo? She goes, no.
Go on, do it. It's fine, man. Oh, they just put haze in your chest, that's all.
Last time Sean got tattooed, she sat there and was telling me how big and hard and brave she was because she was there for an hour.
An hour?
I was like, what? I was like, usually my line work is like fucking 3 times as long as that.
Yeah, definitely. No, 7.5 I sat for on Saturday, and it's just.
Oh, that's fucking vile.
I love a big session, huh?
Yeah,
It's like,
I'd rather
you
just
come
get
out
it
there and
done.
You just feel like nails. I do. I think I come out there and I feel.
Do you feel good about it, do you?
Yeah, I do. Come out there.
Oh, no.
Push
I
myself.
turn
Got a pump on there.
Yeah, it is bad.
I turn nasty and sassy towards the end. Like,
Yeah.
the first little bit sucks, and then my body just dumps all of its like endorphins and adrenaline.
Mm.
So I'm good for a couple of hours, but then when that runs out, I don't know, I'm just emotional afterwards. And the day after as well, I find, once I've had a big tattoo, you get like a hangover the next day.
Mm. Yeah. All the salts and stuff are going to be a fucking plasma and all that to try and heal it.
Yeah, yeah, and your brain just thinks you're being tortured for 7.5 hours and not doing anything about it.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. I just like fucking torture myself.
You're a bit of an emo, you are, I don't know.
Fucking hell, but scared as well, I am. I'm scared of myself.
Scared.
He was saying to Rob the other day, he was like, oh, taking mushrooms and that is cool. I was like, I like to do it, and then just put like scary music on and just get really frightened. I'll show anyone they're really frightened. They're like, what the fuck are you on about? I was like, it's good.
Yeah, do some mushrooms and put some throbbing gristle on them.
Yeah, when we went camping, Lee, it was fucking,
terrifying.
it was hilarious. I put his playlist on, and it's like dark ambient music.
Oh, you cruel fucker.
Everybody just went quiet, and he was like, "This is fucking terrifying." And I was
You're
like, "It's good
horrible,
though. This is good though." And then Dylan just starts rocking back and forth in a chair. He was like, "The fucking psychopath falls asleep to this." Yeah.
That's like white noise to you. Though.
Yeah, I was like, "Do you want to knock it off?" Then I was like, "No, it's a vibe. Believe it or not." Scott put himself to bed. He's like, "I can't fucking cope with this."
Oh, fucking hell. I remember when I was getting one of my tattoos done, the artist was like, "Oh, what kind of music do you like?" And I was like, "Oh, this, that." I said Ministry. I was like, "Oh, do you like Throbbing Gristle?" I was like,
Oh,
"Here's the name."
no way.
So,
I've discovered them the other day. Carry on, Lee.
I was like, "Oh, I've heard the name, but I've never actually like listened to anything." I was like, "Oh, fucking listen to this now." He chucked it was a Hamburger Lady.
Oh, yeah. Fuck
that's
off.
the group chat today, no?
Yeah, it's the most upsetting thing
I
I've
just
ever
chucked that
listened.
on like, and I'm like, "What, Chief? What's this?" Like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, it's fucking good, isn't it?"
No, that's fucking bar, that is.
And Scott put on for me the other day. He was like, "Don't you make me feel sick?" And I was like, "Not really."
Oh,
I looked at it, it sounds like something I'd listen to go to sleep, but
But if you're listening to this, don't Google Hamburger Lady. It's like, I don't know, weird drony synth. You can barely call it music. It's like, yeah, some sort of dark ambient thing. And then there's just excerpts from this letter. It's a fictional letter, but it's written by a guy. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is just from my research. That he was in a burn fucking hospital during the Vietnam War. But he wrote this fucking letter, a fictional letter for like a book or something, about these technicians working in a hospital. And they're on about this woman who's completely burnt from the waist up. And there's not enough technicians to like properly look after her. And he's praying that she's brain dead, because they just spend hours trying to get her to keep food down, and she's only slept in like 5-minute bursts for the past 3 weeks that she's been there, and the medical technology's gone too far for, to allow her to die, but not far enough to stop her suffering. And they say, she looks like a meatloaf that you've burnt for 40 minutes, sat on top of a potty chair. And the technicians were doing their best to look after her, and they tried to maintain being professional until one of the technicians, like, he did an okay job changing her tubes, and fucking he saw a nurse eating a can of like chili, and it just made him sick all over the floor. I listened to it twice before bed and did heavy research into it, and I was like, "Oh, that's upset me." That
Honestly, it's fucking terrifying.
It's bad.
it's like a really extreme version of the bloke Metallica writ fucking, what was that song about?
One.
Yeah.
Like an extreme version of that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worse than that. Huh. At least fucking One has got double kicks. Like, I cannot mosh to Hamburger Lady.
Double kicks and heavy riffs. Makes it all better.
Yeah, at least it's got a fucking wah-wah fucking solo.
Yeah. I showed my sister once Infant Annihilator.
Yeah.
She was like,
right.
"How the fuck do you understand this?" So I like put a video on of like Infant Annihilator song, but with the lyrics on the screen.
Mm.
And I was like, "That's what we do. You like watch the lyric videos and read the lyrics up." And she just sat there and I was looking at telly going, "This is fucking disturbing. Like fucking good on it. It's good on it." She was like, "It's a song about fucking priests raping children." I was like, "But you know what's even scarier?" And she said, "What's that?" I was like, "It actually happens in real life." She was like, "Oh my god."
People listen to this podcast for fun. I hope you've enjoyed this episode.
How the fuck do we go for? You fucking talking about tattoos to Hamburger Lady.
Fucking Hamburger Lady. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it in my mind's eye.
Sam, have we watched the video of where they do the sleep deprivation fucking experiment. I think it was like during fucking World War One or two or something.
I think that's a bit of a copy pasta. I think that's not real.
No?
Yeah. The Russian sleep deprivation thing.
The Russians, yeah.
Yeah. Well, talking about fucking there was like another assassination attempt on fucking Trump.
When?
How was it?
Yeah. It's not been in the news at all. So he was golfing about was it Mar-a-Lago? Where he lives. Or somewhere. He was golfing about on a golf course and the Secret Service, he doesn't have a full Secret Service detail and they don't shut off the golf course because he's not currently the president.
Right.
But his Secret Service detail was like, right, I'm going to go clear the next hole. And apparently they saw a fucking AK-47 barrel poking out of some trees. So they just opened fire on it.
Oh,
And they
God.
ran over. The guy had dropped the gun. There was a GoPro there and 2 backpacks filled with tiles that they believed he was going to use as makeshift body armor.
I seen
Fucking hell.
last night or this morning,
Yeah.
well, it says the items found in the bush of the Donald Trump assassination, but I just assumed it was like stuff they found that the guy who they had in the first time then.
No, it's a new guy.
Yeah. I'm having a look at it now.
Yeah.
Apparently, the phone records show he was in the area near the golf course for about fucking 12 hours.
You know.
Fuck me. And then his hearing lasted less than 10 minutes, and he smiled and even laughed at times.
Oh, they've got the guy as well.
Yeah.
He looks like a really
caught him.
B-Tech Gary Boozy.
Oh, B-Tech Gary Busey.
Yeah.
I fucking love Gary Busey.
He's talking about buttered sausage. Like,
He's going to shoot Trump.
He looks
for
like
first
he's
of all,
he looks like he's been awake for days, doesn't he?
Oh,
Gary
right.
Busey's like, he's got some sort of congenital disease, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, he had a stroke or something.
It's damaged his nerves or something. So his nerves. Speaking about being awake for days, I tell you about my running well, not running, but my experience with Fathead the other day.
No, go on.
Go on.
There's still
No.
fat heads about.
Well, yeah, because I fucking bumped into another one Saturday night as well.
Yeah.
But that's another story. So I did some work on a van the other day, and last going off, fucking where I'd hook the brake caliper up out the way to do the job, so it's not dangling on the actual rubber hose and could cause chances of a splitting or whatever.
Mm.
The fucking cable tie snapped and it dropped down and snapped off anyway. This was 4:30 on a Saturday, so I got to try and find a new fucking piece of hose now to fix my van to get my phone come back. Nowhere's open. I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I can't find. No one's messaging me back to say that they've got one there I can take off or anything like that. So there's a guy from West. His nickname's. So this is my friend Scott, not Scott James, a different Scott. Was like, he's the only person that I think. I was like, for fuck's sake. I was like, desperate, but you're gonna have
Got to board the
phone him.
mothership.
I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to phone him. She put him on speakerphone because he was like, listen to how mental he is. So I was like, go on then. You put him on speakerphone. But he was speaking at about 200 mile an hour.
Oh, no.
He was like, I got fucking loads of cars up there. I got loads of cars. You come up and have a look. Oh, bring him with you and we can match it up. Or if not, I can make you one. And like, I was just like, oh, I don't know the fucking it. No, like, we're just you're stressed out and then you know you're going to deal with another stressful situation straight after. He went up to his yard, right? Come up my yard, boy. Come up my yard. He's going, come up my yard. Come up my yard. So we went up my yard. And his yard is literally, someone has rented him like a corner of a field. So this guy, he collects scrap. He's a scrap man. That is his job. Right? So he fucking go up there and it is just literally like bits of cars everywhere. It's like a dump. It's not like a scrap yard. It's a fucking dump of it. Right? And it's just old fires about, like where he's just like burnt the car out or fucking whatever. These like 2 makeshift sheds. There's quad bikes up there. There's
Mad Max World. You've gone to Mad Max World.
Yeah.
You're in the Thunderdome, but
He's just there on fat, spraying chrome in his mouth. Witness me!
Yeah. She's there like, I know. And he pokes his head out from behind his van. He's there, what's happening, boys? Yeah, no. He must be on a piss or something, right? And he comes out. And no word of a lie, right? His fucking arms are like this. right, tucked in like that.
T-Rex.
Oh,
Fucking-
T-Rex.
and he's but not because he's off his nut though, right? And his legs, he's walking with like his knees don't bend like that. He's younger than me now, right?
Nosferatu, bit.
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck is he like? Why is he walking like that? So Scott Moore goes, what's happening then? Oh, I'm dying, boys. I'm in agony. With my eyes. So there's fucking arthritis. He's got arthritis in both of his wrists and both of his knees. That's what he's like.
That's fucked.
Fuck.
She's like, he goes to Scott. He's like, I'm still fucking about with that cocaine all the time, man. she just looks at me and he's like, I'm like, you need to knock that shit out of your head. It's bad for you, see? And he's absolutely off his head on speed. Like, like, oh yeah, see, man. Need to get fat like me, see, boys be red as fuck. And he's just like pottering around his carriage and we're like, oh, I've been doing it. Fuck. He's like, I've been trying to sort this van out there for 3 days. I was like, oh,
No sleep
He's like,
whatsoever.
I haven't been home. I said, what do you mean? He's like, he said, I've been up there for 3 days just eating fat and taking cars apart. I was just stood there. I was like, what?
He's living the fucking dream, isn't
Yeah. And he's like, I was watching him back because I was so fascinated by his like scattiness. So he's got about 5 things on the go that he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like trying to drill a boat out with the fucking pillar drill in his like little shed. He's trying to fix his fucking transit tipper. He's trying to strip his fucking golf, and then he's got a quad that he's trying to swap an engine over in and trying to get running. So he's like doing 5 minutes on the boat, then he's going over to the transit, doing like 5 minutes, just going around in circles, like he's just not concentrating on anything. And he's like, right, when you were coming in on the top of the lid, I was like, yeah. He said, our transit tipper up there, and he said this fucking bloke's name, I can't remember his. Yeah. He's like, well, he's left it there for 3 weeks and you haven't come to get it. So I was like, all right. He said, so go and take it off her. That'll fit you a van, I bet. I was like, what? Yeah, go on. So I went up and I was just like, I thought, fuck it, it's not my van, I'm desperate. And I told us we can do it. So we fucking cranked the fucking steering wheel around like I know to take it off without taking the wheel off. And Scott Morgan goes, it's not fucking about this copper pipe, just snap it off, innit? So he grabs the fucking hose, like, wiggles it back and forth, snaps it off, and then we can't get it off the actual caliper, the bit that we need. So he was like, oh, fuck it, we'll have a look at the other side. Turned it around and the one that was on, it was brand new, so it just popped straight off. He just fucking left it. Pissing brake fluid everywhere. Went down, I was like, how much do we went? Oh, give me a tenner, boy. He said, they've got to be 20 quid in the shop, and give me a tenner. I was like, yeah, it's a tenner. Fucking change. Come from me. I was like, I never want to go up there for anything ever again. It was fucking wild. All of a sudden, we were up there fucking trying to take our fucking brake line off. We hear fucking pop, bang, bang, pop, pop, bang, bang, bang. Like, what the fuck is that?
PTSD nightmare, like.
He's just riding the quad round in circles. It's like, they've got that ready. He's just off back to the next bit. Like.
Absolute
Wild
life.
West.
Yeah, he's got a missus and a kid as well, and he's just that's all he does. He just don't go home. He just fucking eats fat for days and fucking goes till he crashes. Like
He's fat and rides quads about. Like.
oh, he's fucking honest to God. Like
Seeing as his name's, he's not going to live long and prosper very much. Is he?
it used to sell me.
Can't
out
fault
years
it.
ago.
Can't fault his work ethic.
It used to sell me out years ago, and I'm pretty sure the rumor was that his missus had a stroke because he used to spend so many days awake on her. Like
Eventually, your brain is just going to say, yeah, no more of that.
yeah.
And just start bleeding.
It's mad, but every fucking person I know that's a speed addict is still going. They look like hammered shit, but they keep going. Like
Yeah.
another fucking example of a boy. Yeah, his eyes are so sunken at the back of his head. All his teeth are gone, and he's not much older than me. Like
I need to shit a minute. Keep talking.
he's 40. He's got to be 40, right? He looks about 80, right?
Oh, fuck.
I remember him when he was normal because he's from my village. Like that laugh in the background, like, like he was always like not the village idiot, but he was easily influenced. Then I mean, he was that.
Yeah.
Everybody had that person in school, you know.
Yeah, if we tell them to do something, they just do it without thinking.
Yeah, and he's just like I remember him having a job, like on a building site or something like that. Like seeing him walking around with his work clothes on and like driving and stuff like that. And to see him now, fucking hell, man, he's a mess. Like when we were doing Skitty's bathroom, right? He came out to the side street by Skitty's house, and me and Scott were going somewhere. And he had a suit on. He was going to a funeral, right? So he had a suit on which looked like he'd borrowed off fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Because it was just far too big for him. It wasn't just like too wide, it was just too long, like the trousers were dragging on the floor. He looked like a child that tried to dress up as his dad. Like fucking and he had these shoes on, and I swear to God, the shoes must have been like the size 15. They were fucking
clown shoes, mate.
They were fucking massive, but he comes down the street and Scott goes, "It's fucking Indian there." He stops and got to speak there. He's like, "We were there, Pop, but oh, my buddy funeral there, my buddy funeral there." He's like, "Oh, I had to borrow this suit and his shoes off." And he said some fucking blokes have to go, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to see him." I was like, "Can't turn up in trainers, I can't go to a fucking funeral." I was like, "Can't turn up like that either." For fuck's sake.
Walking down the lane looking like fucking Krusty the Clown, mate.
Oh, fucking God. But, like the fucking cuffs of the shirt or the jacket,
yeah.
You couldn't see his fingertips through them. They got so long the jacket.
Oh, fucking hell.
I didn't know for a fact that them trousers were held up with a bit of shoestring or some fucking gaffer tape or something. It was like, no way,
an 13 amp extension cord, like.
Yeah, the shirt was tucked in, but it was still like a good 12-inch roll over the trousers. He's fucking great. I always wave to him when I see him. I beeped to him the other day in Sean's car and Sean and Mason. He was like, "What the fuck are you waving at him?" Gets like half. I was like, "Oh my God, this man, I know him. I've known him for years." Stop waving at him. She's like, "I don't want him to know this car."
Stop waving at him.
Yeah, she's like, he's the type of person who'd just jump in your car when you sit in traffic. I was like, "What? You lift over?" Like, pop, like, he just now he fucking had him a booty about a year ago. Yeah. He a piss and he threw about fucking 2 grams of fat in his pint. Look in. Yeah, he got to the bottom of his pint and just seems big lumps come down his shoulder. What the fuck was that? I hope you're busy for a couple of days. Fucked him right up, it did.
Get up the yard, I got some cars for you to strip, seeing as you're not going to sleep for 2 days now.
I got a quad new fucking donuts on, but
done the most work he's ever done in 2 days. Battled him there. Fucking, I was just sat in the chair, my man, I was crying at one point. I was like, "4." I was like, because I just couldn't sleep. Shit, that was that.
That's fucking
just can't shut off, like, just fucking stay like that. I just can't fucking sleep, like.
That's fucking evil.
Don't miss any of these.
Oh Christ, no!
I do a bit.
You were fucked on him.
It's
From all that fat.
It's to eat it off a spoon, but
Yeah.
Oh, you were rancid, yeah. But off a spoon.
Yeah, just take a
On your
scoop off
Frosties,
a spoon, like.
I used to keep an ounce of it in the freezer.
Yeah,
and just make a little snowman out of it. You know, a little fucking little putty snowman, and just eat it before going out.
As well, sulfur, like, just fucking.
It was ADHD medication, man. We were only doing it to cure our autism, you know, stop ADHD.
It's made it fucking worse.
Yeah, I didn't have it before I started to take a speed.
Yeah, do you reckon it works both ways?
It's giving me ADHD.
A damn huge dick.
This fucking TikTok come up the other day of this pub or nightclub used to be in Swansea called the Monkey Bar.
Yeah.
And it was fucking great in it, right? It was just all the druggies used to go there.
Mm.
And it was 3 floors. You had like rap and hip hop was the bottom floor, and then you had like drum and bass in the middle floor, and then there was like dubstep on the top floor. The top floor had like an outside balcony to it as well, like. And me and Scott went there once, and it was I'd had just loads of Valium from somewhere, like
just found it on the floor.
Yeah, just I don't know where they come from, but I had them from somewhere. I think somebody robbed a chemist and was like, "Can you keep these for me?" Like, yeah, go on.
Yes.
Just help yourself, but there's loads there. I will.
Look yourself, there's 1,000 of them.
Honest to God, but I had like just fucking. It was in bags. It was in boxes. And it was just single tablets. It was just like all in this one like big sandwich box. It was like, "Oh, have them for me," and I don't think they ever come back for it. So I was like, with like sort of diazepams and stuff, I'd always had a good like sort of tolerance. with them, like.
Yeah.
And so I was driving, so I was like, oh, there's a dubstep DJ I wanted to see playing in Monkey Bar tonight. Do you want to go? Scott's like, yeah, come on, I'll come with you. So I took, I don't know, about 40 milligram of Valium on the way down, which is a lot. it is a lot. But I can handle it, like. And Scott's it, and he's like, never done Valium before. So like, I was like, oh, it's just like being like really chilled out. It's like being stoned in a pill, innit? He's like, have you have one then? I was like, you sure now? So because everyone just reacts different, like, are you sure? Yeah. So I give him a 5 milligram, right? I think, yeah, hello. And it was about half hour later, or 10, whatever it was, he was like, that's not working. Let me have another one. So for fuck's sake, another 5. And then it was like 10 minutes after, I was like, it's not working, let me have another one. I was like, right, I don't give him any more. I give him a 10. So he done 20, right? So he done 20 milligrams. I was like, wait for it to start working. So it got to about midnight. And I was seeing this girl at the time, so I was like, oh, come on, I'm going to go fucking see my missus. So on the way back in the car, Scott's like, you still haven't hit me, see? So I was like, hey, this is your fucking definitely last one. I was like, give him like another 10. So he'd had the same dose as me, and I was like, no, I'm not giving him any more after that, because they are going to kick in, and they are going to kick your ass. So he was like, all right, no worries. So driving home, happy as laddie, proper on, mellowed out on Valium, listening to music. Pulls up in the Tesco's car park next to my ex-missus, and she goes, I thought Scott was with you. I was like, here's your tell cat. What are you on about? She went, where's he at? And I turned around, I go, and he weren't here. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked down, he'd slumped off the chair, he was down in the footwell, just stuck like that. Just couldn't
turned into a spilled milkshake, like.
Yeah, he was just stuck between the glove box and the seat, like I was there between his legs. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, what, I'm stuck. I was like, how long did the guy for? Like, fucking ages. Get out of the car.
Didn't bother to say anything. Like
he just couldn't. Like I had to get out of the car because I couldn't even get my hand like down to the handle to pull the seat back. So I had to get out of my car, walk around, open the door, and like unfold him into the car park. And I was like, oh, for police to watch this in the car, man, I would fuck. Like, because I had weed in the car and Valium as well. Like, so I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So I pulled the seat back, lifted him up, and after about 5 minutes, he was like, big room. Just like, I like put all his energy into that little sentence. So I was like, started laughing. I was like, come on, I'll take him home. So I took him home and I had to pick him up out of the car, hold him up the drive. He was living with his mother. Open the door and put him in the house and then close the door. Drop him the door and posted the fucking keys through. So I was like, he's going to fall over or something. His mother's going to wake up and hear him and she'll fucking put him to bed and then she'll sort him out. So
he did a major, not my problem anymore. I got him out of the football.
He's through that threshold of the door. He's in safe hands, don't he? He's in his mother's house. Why would anything bad happen? Tried to phone him the next day. No answer. Like throughout the whole day. He had work the next day. She didn't answer at all. And then it got to the night and he still wasn't answering. And I started panicking and I was like, fuck, what if something has happened? What if you have, turned bad or fucking fell on the stage? Like, what if he's hurt? Like, So the next morning, I went to his house. I just turned up at his house, knocked on the door like all sheepish, and his man's like, "Hey, bye." I said, "Is he here?" She said, he had me very well. He's fucking haven't left bed since we come home with you the other night. So I was like, have you been in to check? And she said, oh, yeah, I keep going in there, leaving him water and offering him food, and I just can't get no sense of him. He's really bad, like. I said, right, he's still alive, isn't he? So it's just like,
that's the main thing, though.
She sat and said, his mother's house, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I say? So I just sat there, she goes, I've heard him mobbing about an hour stage. She said, so I think he's a bit more alive today. I'll go tell him that now, perhaps a bit of an incentive for him to get up, like. So I could hear that. Nicky's here, boy. I'll be down now. So she comes and says, you want a cup of tea? I'm like, yeah, come on. She's like, I've been well, see, I don't smile with him. Like, you haven't been able to wake up or fucking do anything. I've been to work. You haven't been well, like. So he's like, oh, fuck. So he comes downstairs in his pants because his bathroom's downstairs. And he just like starts walking towards me because I'm sat like next to the door to go to his kitchen. He's looked at me and he goes, and just shakes his head like that. And I was like, fuck, he was still a mess. Like, so he went out the kitchen, come back in with his cup of tea like that, and he was just like fucking like rattling like an old man, just fucking shaking. Like, I was like, fucking hell, you right, boy? He's and I put some clothes on, he put his cup of tea down. His mother goes, what's the matter with you, man, Scott? Why are you swelling? He just looked at it and he just took all his effort to say this one word. He just went, volume like that. And started walking back upstairs. Oh, she flew up the stairs and she went fucking mental. She was like, what if you'd overdose? What if you died? How many did you do? You should have told me. I would have known. You know, I would have fucking like kept an eye on you better and all that. Like, where did you have them from and all this? I just sat on the settee, like, just staring at the rug, like, oh fuck, she's gonna go.
I'm in trouble now.
I was like, I'm in trouble. He was just like, oh, no one off one of the boys. She's like, do you know where he had his volume from? And I'm like, yeah, it's that fucking one of many times I nearly killed Scott.
Keep trying.
I do about it.
Yeah, one time it's going to work.
One time it'll happen. I'll be like, oh, fuck no, I'm in trouble.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, I've done it. I've done it. He's up a fucking scaffolding before. He's grabbed all of it and just started shaking to death. And I go, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. He's actually swinging back and forth. I'm like, fucking stop.
Oh, I've got to have fun with the boys, haven't I?
Oh, poor boy.
Yeah, fuck guy. That's when you know you're alive, when you get really scared, man.
That's fucking true, man.
It is true.
You're doing
you
him a
never
favour.
feel normal. Most alive you ever feel is just after
That's it.
near death.
When I had that really scary fucking mushroom trip, like the really fucking scary one, it was just like, I didn't think that I was capable of feeling that fear as an adult. And I was like, oh, there was something sentimental about it. I was like, oh, I was a scared child for fucking 5 hours there.
Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah.
Good for the brain, that is.
It is good for the brain. It just
Didn't you
reminds you.
bump into another fat head you were on about? On a night out, no?
Oh, yeah, Saturday night. He's a friend of a friend, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two Weatherspoons, and I just looked at that guy and I only think, can I just see you, man? I look back. He's there, and he's like, out of me. In the middle of spoon, just like waving away. So this guy's going to go for a piss anyway. So I walked up to him. He was happy about it. He's like, oh, I'm fucking dying, but. I was mad. He's like, been on a powder for 3 days. I was like, oh, fuck off.
Oh, that's so hard, man.
He's like, yeah. He said,
That's
fuck.
grim.
He said, now I've come to meet my friends, yeah. And I was like, all right, die. He's like, not driving, are you? And he's like, no, I got my push bike with you.
He's got his what?
Push bike.
Go and BMX and afterwards.
As he left the bike outside Spoons, he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, so you've been awake for 3 days. You'll come to Spoons now for a skin fall and you're riding a bicycle home. He's like, I'm going to try. It's going to be fucking hard, on it? And I was like, yes. Yes, it is. He was like, oh, what the Frosty have to say? I was telling him, he's like, that boy's not fucking well, like.
What do you mean? It sounds perfectly healthy.
Thing is, I would only go on binges of festivals, like where you're separated from reality.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
It's
having a
hard to
binge.
be feral in an environment where nobody else is being feral.
Yeah.
When you're in like a festival environment, there's other people there just as fucked up, or if not, even more fucked up than when you are.
Yeah,
I mean,
fiending
if it
out.
was to get like in a festival state and then go to B&M on a Saturday morning, it's gonna, you're going to stand out a bit more. Like,
It's incredible mental power to do it.
yeah, it's
Just to go home and be surrounded by my belongings would bother me.
yeah. So mad this town has got, right? So I told you about the woman the other day in a group chat night with the 18 sugars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah,
Greg's.
yeah.
I took Mason and Greg's and we sat next to this old woman and we were watching her put in the sugars in her coffee or in her tea. And she got to 18 packets of
That was
sugar.
fucking absurd.
I was like, that's going to be a treacle. She's going to stir that and I will bend the spoon. Like, it's going to be fucking. I was like,
Treacle.
that's not fucking good for you, was it? And then it was like, it's the way Greg's in Aberdeen is set up. It's just literally like bench with 3 tables and then 3 separate chairs. So this old woman was on the bench where the first chair was. I was on the second chair. Mason's on the bench next to the old woman, and there's a couple next to me as well. So when I like, sort of just turned around to look beside me, the fucking man sat next to me was like, that is fucking unreal. I have never seen anything like that. And I was like, it's not just me who thinks that's meant. He's like, I've been sat there for ages watching her thinking, fucking hell. Did I seen her pull? So she brought the sugars with her. They weren't even like Greg's sugars. I seen her like pull a handful of sugars out of her bag, and then I thought, why the fuck has she brought her own sugar? He said, and then I just sat there with her watching her fucking count. And I'm like, and
At least she's polite enough to go, No, I can't take that much of their sugar.
Yeah.
That's taking the piss, that is.
Yeah, but
Either
where
that
did
or
she have
she's-
packets of sugar from before? She's taking it from somewhere else to take the Greg's, like. Yeah, so I was like, that is mental. That's a mental thing to see on a Saturday morning. Why would you need so much sugar? And then my friend Di Jarvis has put on Facebook this Saturday, just been to town to do some errands, and I've just witnessed a woman lying on the floor on her stomach who bought a bag of pasties from fucking Greg's and was lying there feeding the pigeons, going, eat the pasties, you cunts. Eat the pasties. I was like, yeah, that was nuts. I was like, I wonder if it's the same woman with all the sugars. And then next door to Weatherspoons was a vape shop. It's probably only been there for about a year. And then all of a sudden it was closed with a notice on the door. Not even on the door, like it'd been boarded off the front of the shop. And it was a police notice, and it was like, this property has been shut down for illegal activities. So I found out this week that they were selling crack from the vape shop. But the fucking...
Fucking hell.
or whatever they were selling crack from the vape shop.
Class.
I was like, that is fucking nuts.
It's good business, though, because fucking smoking crack does make you crave a bit of nicotine. Like, you know, I fancy a cherry bomb fucking flavored vape pen. Oh, I've gone through 36 of them in 2 hours.
But it was nuts because everybody that I know that vapes would say, it's the best shop to go to because they did, like the Lost Mary or like the disposable ones. So you got it like a corner shop where they're like 2 for like 10 or 11 quid.
Yeah.
They're 2 for like under £15, say. In there, they were like 3 for tenner. So it's like, that shop can't be making that much money selling them that cheap, surely. And it's like, it's just an absolute front for selling crack. Like,
Absolute crack den, fucking hell.
it's smack bang. It's
To be
right by
honest-
Skitty's house as well.
Living in... Let's not dock Skitty.
Yeah.
Skitty's cooking it. No, he's not. I joke.
I live in Cardiff, so I've just become completely immune to street mentals. You know, I saw a woman outside my work at like 2 p.m. in her knickers, jabbing like, I guess all the veins in her arms and her feet and her hands had gone. So she's there blasting heroin like into her crotch, just in her pants.
Oh.
I walked past her and she looked at me like I was in the wrong. She looked at me like, how dare you? This was a private moment next to the bins where I work.
Stop staring at me. I'm only doing heroin in my knickers.
Yeah. I looked. She looked at me disgusted, and I just said, "It's 2:15 in the afternoon, mind." She just scowled at me.
It's mad how your life has got to get that bad, or your addiction to something's got to get that bad, and you just lose all your fucking dignity
Yeah.
to be
I was
to do it. Like,
I was walking down the alley next to my house the other day, and my missus goes like, I'm like, what? And the image kind of told a story. It was a broken, you know those little fucking, I don't know, 500ml bottles of vodka you can get?
Yeah.
You know, the ones that like, you can get for a £5.
that's, yeah.
Glen's vodka, like.
GL ones, like,
Yeah, the cheapest, shittiest, nastiest vodka.
pig stripper.
Yeah.
Perps,
No, it must have been even smaller. It must have been like 300ml or like 350ml. It was a small one of them smashed on the floor. And then just a massive human diarrhea against the wall. With a footprint in it that had like slid through it. I looked at it and I was like, that's like modern art, that is. That tells such a story. And I was like, if you did, like, I'm so used to seeing stuff like that in the city, you didn't flag that up, I would have ignored it. And I looked at it and I was like, that man has been caught short, done a diarrhea shit in the alley, and in the process of pulling up his trousers, has slipped in his own shit and dropped his bottle of vodka. Fucking class.
Fucking Banksy's getting weird, isn't he?
That's what heroin does it to, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you've been bunged up for so long,
Yeah.
you just shit non-stop, don't you?
Constipates you so much, like.
Again, we were walking out of the house and there was one of the tramps sat on the floor next to the shit. And there was a man next to him going, get up, man. You got to get up. We got to go. You got to get up. And the other one's like, get me ice cream. You said you'd get me fucking ice cream. And he's like, fuck your ice cream. We gotta go. But they love sweets as well, don't they? When they're coming off the junk, they love sweeties and chocolates, you know?
Appetite comes back, innit?
Mm.
It's not even appealing, is it? Like,
It must be the best feeling in the world.
whenever you watch like a film, right, and there's people doing like cocaine or anything like that, it looks just glamorous, isn't it? It looks like a glamorous thing to do. And then you watch somebody like smoking meth or doing heroin, and it just doesn't look fun. Like it's just not appealing, like, is it? You think, oh yeah, lying next to a pile of somebody else's shit in an alley when I can't shit myself. Just sounds like great fun. Like, yeah, just do it. Just get on it, like.
Yeah, well, fucking.
Oh, it's just been
shit.
This has been a dark episode.
Yeah.
Dark and good.
To brighten things back up, I found out I'm fucking hench now, apparently.
Oh, yeah?
Because I went to the fair and I went on one of the ride had like the it wasn't a seatbelt, it was like an overhead thing. I wouldn't go over my fucking shoulders.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, ah, fuck, guy. Well, I was like, oh no, I'm too tall.
Have you been in the gym or have you just been like eating loads?
I'm in the gym, so I guess I'm fucking eating.
Same free meals you get when you're doing them deliveries, that's what it is.
Yeah, some pizzas, but
Pizzas, baby.
that's all my grease going in my fucking shoulder.
Is it a kebab shop you're doing deliveries for, yeah?
Yeah, we haven't done them in a while though.
Oh, I used to fucking love doing that, see.
It is fucking good. It is good laugh
It was
just driving
great,
about, like
especially
smelling
if
people's
you did
food.
it on like a Saturday night as well. And like you're behind the till and stuff in the shop. It's just watching every fucking idiot going by, like, it's great.
Oh, so,
I did it
yeah,
for
parked
a
up.
meal, I did.
I did it.
Yeah, it was great. It's not even anymore than kebab shop.
And it's great being parked up outside. There's like a pub, like well, two pubs like next door, and you just see people just going in, going. Blah, blah.
Yeah, I used to give people
fucking
lifts
weird
as well.
creature.
Like, just give random pissed people a lift. They're like, oh, give me a lift over to Tom Penton. And they're like, oh, I can't do deliveries. And they're like, I'll wait till one to come was close. And they're like, no problem. You'll have one and like, perfect. I'll drop off on the way for one. Like, yeah, go on then. That's all I got on me. And they give me like 20 quid. Like, fuck yeah.
That's all I got on me. Oh, it's a shame.
I had one bloke once, right? I think he was just so pissed and stoned that he just didn't care how much his food was going to cost. So he phoned at like, say the shop shut at like 12 o'clock, yeah? So he phoned at like 5 to 12. He's like, I just want a large like pepperoni pizza and a bottle of Coke. That's all I want. And I got shops, by the time we cook in, man, the shop's going to be shut. Delivery driver finishes at 12. So tell the delivery driver, I'll give him a big tip if he'll fucking wait. So how much you willing to pay, bud? He's like, I'll give you an extra 20 quid on top of my pizza. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll wait another like 15 minutes for an extra 20 quid. And he was like down in fucking Tylerstown. So it was like, wasn't even that far from where I was, like.
Down the road, isn't it?
Yeah, from Ferndale, like. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll wait. So he made his pizza, took it down, and he just come to the door and he was just like, say he was supposed to come to like 30 quid then, or say no, 40 quid, just over 40 quid with my 20 and whatever it was that he'd ordered.
Yeah.
He must have only had like 3 20s on him, and he was just like, oh, just keep the change as well, man. And just give you like 60 quid for like
Fuck
yeah, for like a 30 fucking £15 pizza. Went back to the shop to drop their money off. He was like, did he give you a tip? I was like, yeah, and fucking extra money on top of that. I was like, that is nuts. So the shop had paid me for doing the delivery. I get like £5 per delivery, then whatever it was. And then it was like, I get to keep my tips. He gave me a 20 quid tip and then told me to keep the change out of like the fucking £30 order or whatever it was. And he paid me 60 quid. Like, that is great.
Easy money.
They were like, Andy Kebab. So I was like, that's never happened before. Usually, if somebody phones Ali late in the night and you go, yeah, we're shutting in 5 minutes ago, don't worry about it. It's never like, I will pay extra for the stay. I know the fucking, I know the pizza ovens.
Yeah.
Right? I never realised how
Reminiscent of him.
hot they get.
Oh, I get fucking
Oh my
scorching.
God. I was counting the till up, right, at the end of the night, and I fucking just went like that to lean on it. Honest fucking hell.
You silly fucker.
Yeah, he screamed like a bitch at the ball calls. He was like, I burnt that in there. I was like, no. It was like, fucking, it was horrible. I had a fucking blister and everything on it.
Like, your arm is bubbling up, like.
Next missus is like, what's wrong with your arm? I was like, I left on a pizza oven. She went, they're fucking boiling hot there. I was like, I know.
Yeah, no, you fucking should have
There's any ice here.
stick your arm in the freezer, like.
It was bad, but bad burn was. Wouldn't do it again.
No, fucking hell. Right.
I
I think that's the chat, boys. Thanks.
Burger arm, like.
Oh,
Hamburger
Nick, you
pizza,
ended
like.
up on Burger Lady.
Hamburger pizza, but
I'll have a look at that when I go up to bed now.
Burger Nicky.
You could have fallen asleep
Hamburger
to that,
Nicky.
Yeah. I'll be like,
Right, let me know how it goes.
I'll be like in the group chat one. I don't even have bad boys. What do you want about?
Ah, fuck off.
give me some
Right.
wild dreams, but
Thanks, boys.
you're welcome, darling.